Hello and welcome. My name is Tim McCracken, founder of Crypto Academy World. Welcome to today's bootcamp. And in this bootcamp, we're going to go through and discuss the 3 big mistakes that you don't want to make with cryptocurrency. So without further ado, let's get underway. Even though we're only covering 3 mistakes, believe me, there are a lot more. What I'd like to do now is share with you my journey in cryptocurrency. My background, I started as a tradie and went to university, did a couple of degrees, worked in commercial real estate, valuation, development, came to Australia, investment finance, and have a lot to do with the financial industry. When I went trading Chicago futures, trading NASDAQ, educating people on that as well. RG146, and had a lot of experience in dealing with different types of platforms. However, when I first started out, my journey can only be described as accidental. In 2014, I was actually speaking in Sydney at a property expo convention, presenting and showcasing one of our clients' properties for $400,000. The gentleman before me had been going on about his presentation, why Bitcoin was at $600 an incredible investment. Fast forward 2 years later, Bitcoin was worth $6,500. That's the same as those properties being worth from $400,000 to $4 million. And that's what really got my journey underway. And I started in 2016. There was no academy, there was no assistance, it's all self-taught. I have made, and believe me, made and got the scars to prove it, every single possible mistake that you could think possible in cryptocurrency. And today, I'm only going to limit it to the big 3. Fast forward to present day, here I am with my own academy, going from crypto skeptic in 2014 to being a crypto mentor, internationally recognized, and a crypto master. We've built and developed a really good team over time, and all of the team have come up through the ranks and have all been trained and supported in the systems of what we do. Okay. What we don't want to do is what's known in crypto is get wrecked. So let's look at 3 key elements for success first. I would like to introduce us to your doctrine of social proof. There are 3 questions that we're going to examine today. 1, does this work? 2, can you do this? 3, most importantly, can you make money? Now we know the answer to question 1 and the answer to question 2. What today's bootcamp is for you to decide the answer for question 2. Can you do this? Can you follow our systems that have been tried, proven, and tested over time? Can you control your emotions? This is a highly volatile space and not suitable for many people. And most importantly, can you be consistent in applying the strategy that's been tried, proven, and tested? So now let's look at the big 3 mistakes. Using exchange leverage, i.e. that's when you go on some exchanges and they offer to finance your cryptocurrency investments or trade. Some of these exchanges have leverage up to 1 to 100, whereby with $1,000 you can own and control $100,000 of cryptocurrency. There are some that even go up to 200,000. Now, this is absolutely fatal. Let's do the math. If you are using 1 to 100 leverage, all you need is a movement, 1% down, and you're gone. Now, what does cryptocurrency do in a day? Some move 10, 20%. Some move that in an hour. The chances of you getting wrecked is very, very high. So why do people use exchange leverage? And there's 2 answers for that. The lack of capital, but most importantly, greed. Greed is an absolute killer. People focus and think about what they want rather than maybe what they could achieve. Or more importantly, what skill sets do they have? Because many people do what we say here in crypto world. They ape in. They go all in. Very limited education. And they've got no strategies, no systems or processes. In fact, what they're doing is they're gambling. And they're chasing the next big thing. How many gamblers do you know that are successful? How many gamblers tell you the truth about all their losses? Finally, this is the big one, emotion. Emotion in the space can absolutely wreck you. If you have some emotional disorders, and I'm just going to use an example, bipolar or anything like that, or you're extremely sensitive or highly emotionally attached to money and outcomes, this is not the industry or the asset class for you. Because when you're making decisions under financial duress or start chasing or being influenced by YouTubers, this can totally and utterly wreck you. And before you know, you're wiped out and you've gone. Fear is a terrible thing. It's a very unpleasant emotion. It doesn't matter in what category because it's caused by an awareness of danger. So if you're feeling fear when you've entered into an investment or a trade, get out of it. Or better still, if you're feeling it before you go in, don't do it. Now, in the crypto world, we have what's called FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And they're often rumors that are just spread like wildfire in the YouTube echo chamber, and they magnify. Because what they do is they take false evidence and make it appeal very, very real. It equals fear. Let's look at some YouTubers on the left and in the middle. Highly emotive. Just remember, you are the product. They're paid spruikers and shillers. It is their business. They are heavily sponsored to make money by getting you to click like and subscribe and be their audience. They are there to entertain you and they take you on journeys. So how do you know the difference between the people on the left and the middle and the people on the right? Quite often when they start out, they say, welcome to today's show, because that's what it is. It's just a show. How many people do you know that have turned $1,000 into $1 million? On the flip side, you want to find very credible people like Ray Powell, Kathy Woods, and Michael Saylor, because these people are walking the walk, right? They're not just talking it. They're actually doing it with their own money and their investors' money. These are the type of people that you should be following. And this is why we've developed our own Crypto Academy World rating systems for YouTubers, where we go through and we do a deep dive and we present to you YouTubers that you should be following and you should be listening to. Does that make sense? As mentioned, highly emotional space. Everybody knows buy low, sell high. But in fact, they generally do the opposite. For when things are down and people are despondent and depressed and people are capitulating and leaving, that's the maximum point of financial opportunity. That's when you should be going in. If there's been a retracement by 80% and it's gone from $10 to $2 and people go, oh no, I can't go in, then I ask why not? Because it might go down even more. Well, yeah, it might. But guess what? Your entry point is perfect. And what we do is we develop systems and processes to identify when we are in these areas of points of maximum financial opportunity. On the flip side, you have the point of maximum financial risk, the euphoria and the thrill. Everybody's doing it. You're smart. You're an expert. Woohoo! Crypto, Lambo to the moon. How often do you hear that? The moment you hear that, get out, right? Get out. There's also the fear and greed index, which is a really good indicator. When you see this, 90, close your positions, cash up, because it will pull back. It will do. And if you don't, you'll get wrecked. It's very important to understand these cycles and how these emotions work and be able to master them. Or more importantly, come back to us who can help you. We've got the experience to take you through that. So why can you succeed with us? It's very simple, really. First of all, we're 100% independent, privately owned. We're not sponsored. We don't have clickbaits. We don't have advertisers. We don't use referral links. We don't need you to watch YouTube to make money. We use YouTube as an educational point and tool, a place where you can come and knowing that you're getting objective information without any bias whatsoever. Also, too, our systems and processes have been tried, tested, and proven. Our rating system and research model have stood the test of time, and it makes it very easy for you to make informed decisions. Then we've got what we've developed in the last couple of years, our crypto signals, our traffic light signals. And as you'll see here, green and red, we've been conditioned because of traffic lights. Green means go, red means stop. When you're consistently buying in the blue and the red, trending down overly sold, when you're consistently buying those undervalued assets, there can only be one outcome. You don't want to be buying at the top, at the red. That is where you're going to get wrecked. And unfortunately, that's where most people ape in. So we're here to support you using our systems and processes to be successful. Does that make sense? And most importantly, you'll never experience FOMO because you've always got our systems, processes, and ratings and signals, plus the support to fall back on if you're not sure. If in doubt, just ask. We're here to help. So what makes our systems and processes so unique? First of all, we have our investment model, which is either for coins of value, which have been around for some time, or new coins at least 6 months old to present opportunity. As you can see, there's a 5-step process that must pass in each step. If it fails at one, it's out and rejected. Very simple, really. Once it's passed all through that, it then goes into our internal proprietary test, where we do the deep dive, and it must score 72 out of 100. Once it's done that, it then moves forward to be rated. And we have 5 categories, of which it must get an overall rating of more than 6.5. Less than 6.5, even though it's passed through the investment model and the deep dive, we reject. What this means for you, it's very clear, easy to understand, and easy to do. But most importantly, gives you peace of mind, knowing there are systems, insurances, and processes that are in place that have been tried, tested, and proven over time. Likewise, with our crypto traffic light signals. Green means go, red means stop. Very clear, very easy to do, very understand. If you're not sure, just ask. So when you take this, our investment model, and add that, our rating system, plus this, our traffic light system, this is what you're going to end up, and this is what we produce for you. It's a very easy to understand and easy to do tracking system and recommendation of cryptos to buy with their potentiality. Buy the greens and the blues, don't buy the reds. Or conversely, if you're thinking of selling, you sell the red. For those of you attending this bootcamp, chances are you're fairly new to crypto. So this is our crypto quadrant for those that are new to crypto. You can get started with a 1-month Genesis program. Very, very simplistic, easy to understand, and plain language. For those you already might be in crypto, you might want something that's easy to do. The traffic light system is perfect. Get underway with a 2-month program. Sometimes people have been in crypto for some time, and what they're finding is that they're struggling to get what we call consistent profitability. Hit and miss, hit and miss, hit and miss. All you need is a little bit of a boost, 3 months to get you back on track, get you understanding how everything works. It takes 90 days to see the cycle, and it's truly an awesome program. And for those that want to be highly successful, we recommend Ascension. And in that 6 months, you'll get multiple cycles, plus you get all the support you need. So let's go back and look at those 3 key elements of success. Ask yourself the question now, knowing what you've seen today. Does this work? Can you do this? And do you think you can make money? By following systems and processes are tried, tested, and proven, controlling your emotions or seeking support, and consistently applying a strategy. If you answer yes to all those 3, then cryptocurrency is probably an asset class that you can move forward with and be successful. So what's the next step? Not everyone can do this. Everyone wants the money, but does cryptocurrency as an asset class resonate with you? How does it feel? If it feels right and it's yes, then well, let's look at the doctrine of social proof. You've taken yourself through that process of 3 steps. You've said yes to number 2, because we know the answer to number 1 and 3. So 1, 2, 3. The next step, take action. Nothing happens unless you make it happen. So if you want to take action and get underway today, go to the description below. There's all the details, or contact us here on our request insight line. And myself or one of the team will be in contact with you. And first of all, we'll get you up and running with a complimentary consultation on how to create passive income with cryptocurrency. I hope you've enjoyed today's workshop. My name is Tim McCracken from Crypto Academy World, and I look forward to meeting and speaking with you soon.